Yo, MP, let's go.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And let's see what the Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll tip it off, a road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for the matchup with the Sixers, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Hood. Jackson is out there with Bosch. And it's Green, and it's Reza Shea in at the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Howard. Be out there with Floyd, and it's Christopher in the shooting guard. Now that the new season is tipped off, Richard, how important is it to get things off to a good start?
I'd say it's fairly important, but this is a long season, Kevin. It's about sustaining a high level of play consistently.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. We know MP never misses a chance to show up for his team's fans. And this season, he's going the extra mile by committing to winning every home game he plays in. That's a pretty bold objective.
And I have to respect MP's attitude. Taking aim at such an ambitious goal, being rock solid at home is going to take a lot of focus and hard work from the squad. But if anyone can lead them to being one of the more dominant home teams around, it's MP.
And for the inside scoop on MP, and I mean inside, let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. MP talked to me about the importance of today's game. He said we know we need to be in a better position than last season, and it's up to us. We have to win these games at home. No excuses. They are locked in and focused today. Kevin?
Oh, yes. Doesn't it sound like a DA? Wow, that's something else. Good stuff.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Left side, Bosch. Atlanta again missing. And here's Brooklyn. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. They defeated the Wizards in their last one.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Jackson with it. Can they get it? Rebounded by Howard.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And again, it's the Nets missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Jackson misses.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Bosch. His last outing, he had 8 points. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Floyd passes to Pete. Here he goes. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And for MP, winning championships never gets old, Greg. He's at 12 titles and counting.
And the rest of the NBA will let out a big sigh of relief when MP's playing days are over. There are a lot of great players who would have won a title by now if MP wasn't standing in their way.
Here's Hunt. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. He no good. The Hawks trail by 15. Outside Bosch. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
He with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Bosch. Pass to Jackson. Here's Rizachet. Nothing on the board. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Green. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's P. He's got 16. Knocks down the 3-ball. You know, you look at MP, Greg, 3 consecutive most valuable player awards, something that's only been done before by 2 others.
And those would be Bill Russell and Larry Bird. Pantheon-level achievement unlocked by MP. He is on a collision course with greatness. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Outside Bosch. Here's Rizachet. They get it back.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
He, a 3-pointer is right on target. He's got 22 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Outside Jackson. Put on the wing. Shot to stop the run. Here's Bosch. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Brooklyn ahead, just dominating this one. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And glad to have you with us. To make substitutions.
Doing all right. We'll get him.
Here's P. 22 points for him. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. A GA MP doing the unthinkable last year, winning Finals MVP for the 8th time.
Well, he's very familiar with that Bill Russell trophy, right? MP has etched himself as one of the all-time greats, and he's aiming to do it again this season.
On the court for Atlanta, Mobley is out there with Hood. Then there's Rizachet, and it's Smith, and it's Jackson in at the shooting guard position. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Hood. After the made shot from P.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now here's Hood. Defense is right there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
The Nets making a switch here. Christopher's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Green comes in for Mobley. And Bosh is subbed in for Smith.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Bosh will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Hood. To the paint. Here's Green. The rebound by the Nets. Floyd's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's P. It's good. P's got 33 points. Well, we've been lucky to witness the legendary career of MP. Greg continues to pile up the accolades in a way that we have never seen before.
And he's coming off his 8th NBA MVP. That's just incredible. He's got 2 more than Kareem and 3 more than Michael. He's put himself on the Mount Rushmore of NBA greats.
Christopher, the pass to Hunt. To the wing on the left. Here's P. Good on the three-point shot. P's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Brooklyn.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
And hello, everybody.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. Hey, we got a question. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. A fantastic game from P in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Howard is out there with Floyd. Then it's P, and it's Christopher in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Now here's Bosh. Not a lot of room. Pass to Green. 3-pointer. Good. It's Bosh picking up the assist. Bosh has got 5 assists in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And the Hawks with possession. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Outside Jackson. This one for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this one.
He with the bucket. Well, there's not much to debate. MP has proven to be, Greg, one of the top players in this league.
No doubt. MP has put himself in that elite company after earning his 4th All-NBA first-team selection last season. And you know he'll be looking to earn that honor again this year. Frankly, I'd be surprised if he doesn't.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 6 in the quarter.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Green kicks to Jackson. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Nets. Boyd's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
He no good.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
Green finds Bosch. And the foul on P. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Team seconds.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside Hood. 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Jackson's got his first 2 points. Here's P. Buries the long-range jumper. And how about this for MP? He'll be releasing his own signature shoe very soon. What a milestone.
And Jordan is a brand that pretty much every basketball player would love to be associated with. They saw something they liked in MP, and the feeling was mutual, and the rest is history.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Bosch. And it's Floyd with the rebound. Floyd's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's P. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bosch finds Jackson. Good, it's Bosch picking up the assist.
3.
Bosch has got 6 assists now in the game.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found...
Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
He no good. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Good. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a win. Good, another from 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. There's the steal. Here's P. He's covered by Bosch. Good work there as it goes.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
36 seconds left in the third. Good finds Bosch. Green in the high post. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And a calm in the storm. These fans taking in the moment.
He has made it 4 from outside en route to the most threes in a game in franchise history. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Nine seconds left to play in the third. With 4 seconds on the clock, they get it back. And so it's Brooklyn, able to put on a show for the ages. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And the Hawks making a change here as well. Green's checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. And the Hawks making a change here. And the Hawks with possession here. On the court right now for the Hawks. Bosch is out there with Jackson. And it's Green. Then there's Rizachet. And it's Hood in at the power forward. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel
good. That's another bucket.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Here's Rizachet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And here's Bosch bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back when you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future, and also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
And the Nets going to get a change here. Bernard's checked in.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's P. And another one falls.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Jackson has the open look. Jackson missing again.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for P.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Here's Bosch, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
So it's the Hawks now.
And what a moment it is for him and for this fan base, setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. And the Nets making a change here. Evans is checked in. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Jackson, that's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The three. Another triple from P.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Pass to Rizachet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's P. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.